Hi guys, it's Black Kiwi TV, and today we're going to offend some people. If you're easily offended by what I say, then don't click on this video. But congratulations getting this far and listening to my annoying voice on a topic that might offend you. Sorry. But I just want to say that Black women shouldn't support Black Lives Matter because Black women lives do not matter to the Black community. Oh, wait, did I offend you by saying that part? Because it's most definitely true. A lot of Black women lives do not matter to the Black community. That's why you shouldn't support it as a Black woman or a non-binary woman or whatever kind of woman you are. I just want to make that clear. When it comes to a Black woman who is brutally murdered, abused, raped in our community, there's no outrage about that. It's always, oh, you should be quiet about this because it makes the Black community bad if you talk about these issues. But what I notice is that other races of people are allowed to talk about being raped, being abused, and other things. But when it comes to Black women, we have to act tough and strong for our community. And not only that, we have to uplift our community and carry everyone weight. Even if we do not know these people, that's our status to everyone in our community, that we have to be the big bad wolf all the time. And I want to point out Megan Thee Stallion as my first example because a lot of Black people did not defend her. In fact, they made fun of her because she was shot. And people weren't taking it seriously. She could have lost her foot and she could have possibly died. And when it comes to the Black community, especially when Black women are victims, people make a joke out of it. It's very weird to me that this is such a huge issue within our community. When it's other races of people, we race to defend them because they're not Black, or they could be mixed and we just show more sympathy towards them, but we don't show sympathy towards the Black women in our community. And the craziest part about this is they're trying to make our Black daughters the face of this movement, which I do not agree with that. Why should my Black daughter be the face of a movement when other races of people do not have their children being the face of a movement? It seems like only Black women and girls seem to be the face of a lot of movements, and it's unfair to us. But it seems like we should keep the Black men out of it because a lot of them want that. But they want us to march for them when they do not care about the Black women based on their skin tone. And it isn't only about just our skin tone, but it's also about our race in general. They will have Black women to fight for them, but they just don't like Black women. And there will be Black women who will defend these colorist, self-hating Black men to the end and say that we have to defend them. I'm not defending anyone who doesn't care about me, and you shouldn't either. And I want to make something clear. This video isn't just for straight Black women. It's also for the non-conforming Black women, the non-binary Black women, etc. And I know that a lot of people in the Black community do not agree with their lifestyle, but their voices should be heard just as much as ours. But we seem to have an issue when it comes to them in our community. I notice a lot of Black people are very homophobic, and I have read posts about if their children is born gay, they will murder them, and that's very sickening. And I couldn't imagine as a parent someone telling me I should go kill my child because they're gay or different. That's very sad. And I would like to mention something. This video is not just for straight Black women, it's also for Black women who are a part of the LGBTQ community. And there is violence against Black women who are a part of that community. And I have heard that they can't share their stories because this is a movement in a space for straight Black people, which doesn't make sense to me. because some of you guys want their support, but you don't want to support them in return when there's violence happening against them within our own community, because you blame their sexual orientation for the reason why they should die or get beat up. But it's different if it's a straight person. If Black Lives Matter so much, we have to include every type of Black person, whether they're straight, gay, lesbian, non-binary. But I'm not going to fight for a movement that doesn't fight for every type of Black life. And you can hate me for saying that, but I don't care. I'm going to stay my butt at home and relax. And that's what you should do, because some of those Black people will not fight your battles, and some of them will sit up and blame you for their problems because what, you're a Black woman. And that's what we have been seeing constantly. I'm not going to put my life at danger and risk for those kind of people, and you shouldn't either. And I would like to open this discussion for my straight Black women and my non-binary women and the women who are transgender and etc. And I will love your opinion on what I have mentioned. And I know I could have spoke about much more things, and I'm sorry I didn't even get to Black people who have disabilities as well, such as myself. And I want to thank you all for listening to this video, and I appreciate it. And you guys take care and stay safe.